Good morning and welcome to a new video. Today's Sunday the 27th of October. British summertime ended last night, so yeah, everybody's got an extra hour in bed. Anyway, I'm out on a ride on the gravel bike, so thought I'd bring you along with me. No Audax today, just a ride out to the Forest of Dean and to enjoy the autumn colours. And as you can see, I hope you can see anyway, it's a bit misty today, so I'm expecting it to be a bit foggy down there. I'm going to go along the canal towpath for a bit into Gloucester, so I'm expecting it to be a bit murky along there. Wow, what a glorious morning. I was going to do this ride yesterday and basically I overslept, so I decided not to bother. I thought I'll do it today. And I thought I'd lost the good weather, but clearly not. So this is obviously the Gloucester Sharpness Canal, and that's Quedgley over there, you can see, which is built up quite a lot in the last 20 years or so. It's like a mill pond this morning. Well, the water's dropped here. This is the River Severn. Came along here on Wednesday night after work, and the water was a lot higher, so that's good. It's dropping down a bit. The Forest of Dean in the distance, and up over that ridge at some point. And then you've got the A40 here. I'm going to pass underneath it. I'll just come up here. This is Telford's Bridge. This is the old, what is now the A40. Many years ago. Well, actually, I don't think it ever got finished. It's certainly not a road at the end. It just drops off a cliff. Well, this is Over Farm Market, or Over Farm, and as you can see they've got a good collection of animals. They sell, or they're selling pumpkins at the moment for Halloween. Got the pigs over here. In fact, he's disappeared now, but he was snuffling around. Actually, there's a pair down there. Well, this is a nice surprise. The last time I came along here it was proper swampy, and they've sorted the drainage out, put a nice ditch down the right hand side here, and put the surface down. So that's good. How far up it goes I don't know, but oh, it goes on for quite a way. It suddenly occurred to me just now that I've never actually introduced the bike I'm on. I've had it about 6 weeks, something like that. And yeah, this is my new Cannondale gravel bike. It's an alloy, and the colour is not polished alloy, it is painted, and it's called Mercury. It's a 2023 model, has a GRX group set. And as you can see, I've put the tail fin on there for today, and I've got some SKS speed rockers on there just to keep the muck off a little bit. Yeah, it's a new old stock, so if it had been used, it had been, you know, sat in a shop or something, because there was the brakes weren't bedded in or anything, so it certainly hadn't had any mileage on it, and I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I've got an orange one. I've got a, what they call Pinnacle or Arcos, and I've had that since 2017. And I bought that as on a bit of an impulse buy, really. And I've used that bike a lot, and it just needs a lot of money spending on it, you know, new group set and that kind of thing. So, and I spotted this, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll buy this instead. So. The other bike is on my turbo at the moment, but at some point I'll put new bits and pieces on it, and I'll have 2 gravel bikes then. But yeah, this is. Hello, folks. Well, I had a carbon copy of last weekend's shenanigans with the rear tyre. I had a flat, couldn't get it off the bead, into the centre bit of the rim, you know, so you can get a tyre lever off. I mean, luckily, because these are 35s, I was able to get enough purchase on it to break it, and it popped into the central gully then, and was able to get a tyre lever in there and get it off. But bloody hell, why are they so tight? I was like, here we go again, you know. And I wasn't anywhere near and it's one that went down quite quick as well, so it wasn't like last weekend where I could cycle back to Gloucester and catch the train back, anything daft like that. But anyway, it's fixed now. I actually put a patch on. I thought, well, I've been here for a while anyway, I'll just put a patch on, so that's what I've done. So we're all good now. But yeah, we're just going off up, that's Cinderford. You can see the houses in through the trees there. I'm just going to go up to Little Dean, and then carry on up this little lane, and then that's the main target for the day, so I was nearly there. Anyway, I shall pick you up when I'm there. This is Blaze Bailey viewpoint, and I've just put the drone up, which I will show you. But this is the horseshoe. from the Severn, which is quite noticeable when you look at a map of the UK. The estuary is to the right and north is to the left. Well, I'm having to walk down this one. It was a bit too steep. Been on a downhill bike or something, I might have had a go, but you know, with massive brakes and suspension and what have you. Anyway, I can see the car park at the bottom, so I'll pick you up there. So now in Park End, so what I saw from the footage of the descent, and I stopped in the East Park End Cycles. That's behind me, and they've got a cafe, absolutely brilliant. So I really do recommend it if you're in this part of the world. They've obviously got bike parts as well, so if you need anything, there are your people. Anyway, I'm going to go and join these masses of people on the cycle route now back to Cinderford. This is the railway station in Park End. They do, I don't know if I'm a bit too close for this, but the Dean Forest Railway. Oh.
You can hear the train from quite a way. It gives you a good bit of notice, really. It's actually really handy for neighbours.
Yeah, so you can get on a steam train here and go down to Lydney. I've never done it. I've been in the the station in Lydney, but I've never been actually on a train there. So that'll have to be one of my to-do lists. So now on the what they call the family-friendly cycle trail, just outside Park End. So this, back in the day, would have been the extension of the railway line you saw back in Park End. So Forest of Dean was rife with coal mining, and these railway lines would have served those mines, taking the coal out to the Severn Estuary there at Lydney Docks, and then to wherever, you know. This track has been here for a very long time. My offspring, I suppose you'd say. Don't want to use the word kids because they ain't, they're in the 20s. But they came down here on their bikes back in the day when they were wee young'uns. Unfortunately, in this direction, it's gradually uphill. It climbs up. Now I'm going to get off it at Cinderford. Climb up through Cinderford town. We're going to visit the world famous Cinderford Rusty Pole. Trust me, that's a sight to behold. Then we're going to just drop off the edge back down to Flaxley, to the lanes back into Gloucester. So I was telling you about the Forest of Dean coal mining back there and these old railway lines. Well, I came across a sign and it's called the Collier's Way. This. So that makes sense. So this is the car park at Cannock Ponds. There's a little refreshments trailer here. As you can see, there is actually the pond. Seems to be all fenced off at the moment. Don't know why. So to my left, it's another cycle place called Pedlar Bikeaway, or at least it used to be called that. And when I brought the kids down here, used to be able to hire a hybrid with a trailer on the back. Did that a few times until they were big enough to ride their own bikes, you know, a distance. Well, you know, find me in Cinderford in the town centre here. As you can see, there's what looks almost like a lighthouse, really. The coffee shop underneath, and there's a nod to the past of coal mining in the area. Well, this is the just before the drop back down to the Severn Vale. You're looking at the horseshoe again. Those pine trees in the distance, that's where I put the drone up earlier for that view. But this is the famous Cinderford rusty pole. It's actually something to do with the sewer system, but if you look on Google Maps, it's got its own entry and everything. It's just hilarious.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. Where we gonna go? I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me. Don't tell your friends, but let them know we're safe later on. The road's calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to see if you're free.
Here we are back at the River Severn. There's the over bridge. This is the old Telford Bridge, as I mentioned earlier. Oh dear. I'm going to get a sugary drink, I think, before I go home. Oh. Yeah, so it's about 10 miles home. Well, no, it's probably a bit more than that actually. But yeah, I should stop for a sugary drink and then press on home. Hello folks, so that's me near enough home now. Feels really late, but it's only about 4:30. Anyway, yeah, that was a really good day out actually. Nice to do something a little bit different. And yeah, something a little bit different. He was looking at me talking to the camera, bless him. Anyway, yeah, that was. I'm looking forward to the Malmouth and Brecon Canal next weekend, because that's going to be spectacular as well. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for joining me on this one and lasting this long, and I shall see you on the next one. Thanks all.